Welcome to our YouTube channel Study with Amit. I am Amit and today we'll talk about how to be a good programmer and how to write programs very easily and what is the real meaning of programmer. So first we'll start with programmer. What is and who is programmer? So who is programmer? The person who writes program, arrange codes in a format and which user can use and user can do perform certain tasks, that is programmer. So how to be a good programmer? And now who is good programmer? So the person who writes the program, we compare two students. So first can write the same thing in different way and the second will also write it in different way. So the two things will be different but they will perform same task, and the best one out of two programs, which is the best one, which has used who has used less number of lines and confined, and it is better for use, that is good program, and the programmer who writes this is called good programmer. So this is good programmer. This is the sign of good programmer who can write program in simple form and can write in compressed way the same thing. So if we take pages and pages and write the same program which can be written in 6 to 7 lines, so 6 to 7 lines, we can say that it is the sign of good programmer who is writing program in 6 to 7 lines, not the lengthy one. So this is the sign of programmer. After this, how to be good programmer? Now some says that there is need of logic. Some says that you should know the programming language, you should know what the thing we have to do, what all we have to do in the program. So this is the main thing, that you should have logic. So this is said to us, but yeah, in some cases it is there, logic is inbuilt and it comes by itself, and in some cases we have to develop it. So there is very less case that it is inbuilt. So we'll talk of developing. So first, for being a good programmer and writing a program, we should know about syntax. Now, what is syntax? Syntax is the outer thing, that how we have to write this first line, the last line, how we have to open bracket and close it. All things are syntax. We call it syntax. Without it, we cannot write our program. If we put our logic also there, so we cannot write the program. After this, for writing a program, first of all we should connect it, that how we can write it. First we'll write it mathematically and in a pen and paper, and we have to see that how we can change that mathematical form in a code form. And algorithm is very important thing. It is used in pre-stage of programming language. Before learning program, we use algorithms to know that what steps are taking place in the program, how program is executed. We'll start, we'll take input, we'll perform the task, we'll write the output, and we'll close it, we'll end. So this is the way of writing algorithm in steps. So this is one thing which helps us to build our logic, and it helps us to write the programs. The second thing is flowchart. Now flowchart, what is flowchart? Flowchart means it is a flow in a chart form. Means we make chart to understand things easily. So we have few boxes, and in that chart we'll write start, then what we have to take input, what we have to perform, and output, and we'll end. So these all things are there in flowchart. So these things are also important for a person to show it and represent it, as we visualize things very easily. and for that it is introduced to students that they will visualize things and they will learn programming fast. By this new education policy which we have seen in few days, so in that government is introducing programming language from class 6, which is very essential for students and upcoming students to know. They'll start from basic, and by knowing it from class 6, so by reaching class 10 they would have a clear cut and good knowledge of programming. So after this, what we have said about syntax. Now syntax is very necessary, as we say that we have to print something. So what we'll write? Now what we'll write? We have to print something. We'll write print is equal to what we have to print. Then it will print? No, it will not print. It will not print. So we have to write that system dot out dot print. If we miss one dot, if we don't use capital S, and if we miss any alphabet in system dot out dot print ln, so it will not print, because the function is stored in the program in Java, or in the language of the program which you are doing. So we have to write according to it, which is there. So it will not understand anything else than what is there stored in it. So we have to write it, and in double quotes we write what we have to print, and plus or comma what we say what we have to print, we write it outside double quote. So this is necessary to know. So what we have to do, summarizing all the things, we have to write our programs in a precise way, in short way. Second, we have to develop our programming skills by practicing and solving few sums. After this, third, what we have to do, we have to learn the syntax of the program. That what we have to do, we have to learn that. And after it, what we have to do, the important things, fourth and fifth, algorithm and flowchart, which is very essential for students and forthcoming students to know about it, because in visualizing way we learn better, so that is important. So this was the video. By applying these 5 rules in your program, you can be a good programmer and achieve perfection. And by practicing only, you will develop these things. So you should start practicing for programs, and now you are ready for it. So these 5 steps you should follow, and you will surely reach your success, and you will surely write a good program, and you will be a good programmer. So this is the thing. Thanks for watching this video. If you find this video helpful, then do share it with your friends. So thank you. Have a good day. Jai Hind.